Hey, what's good, YouTube? It's your girl, UND, here to do a video response to, I can't remember her name, but I know her MySpace, and I know her downlink. And her names on there are Future MILF. So this is a video response to her and her game called Tag Game. Look interesting, so we're gonna play. First question. When did you come out and how'd you feel afterwards? Well, I was living with my best friend at the time when it first came out, and I was talking to, I'm not going to say her real name, I'm going to abbreviate it. I was talking to DJ. And me and DJ had been talking a while, like a little bit before Christmas, so we've been talking a while. And we were on the phone, and one day, DJ was like, I think I love you. I was like, I'm going to call you back. So I went downstairs, Mom was downstairs cooking, and she just seen me look some kind of way, and that's what was wrong. I told her, I was like, well, I was on the phone and a friend told me the N-word. She's like, who's this friend? I was like, DJ. She's like, oh, wait, DJ said what to you? I was like, well, she said she thinks she loves me. And she was like, well, how do you feel? I was like, I don't know how to feel. I'm still in shock or whatever. And just then the phone rings, and I was like, oh, thank God. Yes, me. And she made me get in the car with her while we had to go pick up. Somebody for football practice or whatever. So we're in the car. She's asking me a whole bunch of questions, like, do you like girls? Oh, like, do you like girls? It's like, no, but you like her. Yeah. She's like, so you're curious. I was like, yeah, I guess that's what I want. Never heard that word a day in my life until then. So she was like, well, you do know it's a sin. I'm like, yeah, I know that, but I like the girl. She was like, well, make sure you're not playing with her emotions or none of that. So after that little talk, I left things alone with DJ and kind of shifted into a different zone, kind of withdrew myself from people. And one night, she was on my mind. I was outside, Mom was next door, and she just had to catch me in my own world. And she was like, what's wrong? I was like, nothing, just a lot on my mind, mainly DJ. And she's like, come here, come read this book. So she gave me a book. I believe it was called The Divine Revelations of Hell. I read the book in one day in the morning, basically. I mean, I read it cover to cover, non-stop, sun up to sundown. I mean, I learned a lot about the belly of the beast, the right leg, the left leg, and all of that of hell, but I still chose to be with DJ. Afterwards, it's good. So I had to go live with my actual mom. She didn't know, so one day she asked me, but she asked the wrong question. She asked us if I was gay, and at the time I was bi, so I was like, nope, I'm not gay, and I went on about my day. About a week later, she asked again, and I was annoyed, so I was like, well, what if I am? She's like, well, then you are. Just don't be like your auntie. My auntie is lesbian. She's like a stud, but she gets her hair done, like have her little haircuts and all that. So I'm gonna call her still, but she's always in boy clothes or whatever. I was like, okay. And you make no promises. But yeah, I am. I like girls. She was like, I know. And I looked at her like, how'd you know? It's like, I seen you kiss that girl after the basketball game. I was like, so what the fuck you make me sit here and tell you all this for? And I got over it, but it felt real good. Like, I didn't have nothing else to hide. I was just living me, doing me. She accepts me regardless, so it was a win-win situation. Question 2. How did I figure out or I was gay or bi, lesbian, and when? Let's say about 6th grade. Like, I grew up around my nephews and my cousins. So what they was doing, I was doing. If they was outside playing football, basketball, skateboarding, skating, scootering, biking, whatever the case may be, I was out there with them, going head to head with them. I was the first girl on the block with new things right out the shop or whatever the case was. But I really started dating girls till like the end of my sophomore year, going to my junior year, the summer or whatever. Yeah, it was with BJ, and we just conflict or whatever, so hey, Look at me now. What type of lesbian are you? I consider myself a STEM because I like dressing in boy clothes and I like dressing in girl clothes. I'm not confused on if I want to be a stud or if I want to be a femme. I'm just comfortable in both clothes. Like I said in the other video, don't get me wrong, I love girl clothes, but I hate heels. I can walk in them, but I hate heels. One day I might be in all tomboyish look of it. The next day I might be all thinned out. Another day I got on a tight ass t-shirt and some dickies and forces. However I feel is how I dress. So I'm just comfortable. Question 4. How many girlfriends have I had? About 4 girlfriends. The longest relationship was 8 months. And as for boyfriends, we're gonna leave that alone because that's in the past and I don't pay attention to them anymore. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate boys. They're still attractive and cute and all that, but I just don't date them. Question 5. What kind of gay girls do I like? I like both studs and friends. Hell, some stems too. I mean, I'm not picky. I like you, you like me. Doesn't matter if you are one of those labels, as long as we click and get along, and it happens, it happens. We together, we together. Lastly, what would I like to say to those who are still in the closet? If you're still in the closet because you're scared you're going to lose friends or your family's going to hate you, well, I'm going to be real honest with you. You might lose some friends. Your family's not going to hate you, but you're not going to accept it at first. So those friends you lose, you're just going to gain new ones and they weren't meant to be in your life. Your parents will eventually accept you and they're not going to like it, but they're going to love you unconditionally. That's a parent's job, is to be there for you regardless. And don't come out or say you're gay, lesbian, bi, whatever it is, just because it's the new thing to do. This is not a phase for us. It's not a trend. This is our lifestyle. This is how we chose to live. Some of us didn't get to choose it. It was chosen for us by the events that has happened in our past or whatever. So if you truly are gay or lesbian or bisexual, whatever it is, and you're ready to come out, just make sure you can handle the criticism. Don't get me wrong. I love my life. I chose it. I'm living it for me. And I'm proud of who I've become and what I'm becoming and who I am. But it's not easy. You get talked about, looked down upon, criticized. It's not an easy lifestyle. So if you feel that you can handle it and you're going to be you and regardless of what other people think, then come out. Like, you're missing all the fun and there's a whole community of us and we here to stay and we welcome newcomers if you feel and you're about your shit. And I guess that's it. I'm supposed to tag 5 more people, so whoever's watching, watch out, I just might tag you. That's your girl you wanna be. And I'm out. Deuces.